Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. I think that the game might look a little different. I actually can't remember. I downloaded a whole bunch of stuff in between parts, a whole bunch of new buildings and a few new mods here and there. I think some more of this has been zoned in as well, just a little bit. And then I also went through and added a couple of bus lines around the place. I got this one here. Basically, because I noticed this whole area here has pretty much no public transport. Like the subway stops, there's one there, one up there, and one there. And then this whole area was like, okay, well, why don't I just fill that in with a bus? And I think it's pretty popular. Let's have a look. There's 57 people on the bus. Like, it's pretty good. So I also downloaded the custom buses again. So we've got some Mercedes-Benz ones. We've got like these smaller ones. And then on some of the bus lines that were slightly more popular, I think maybe one in the city somewhere has this sort of the bendy buses. I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's any. I don't even know where bus lines are in the city. But I went through all the bus lines. I added some bendy buses. Some of them, no, obviously not that one. Because a lot of the bus lines are actually kind of pointless, and I think I need to really rework all of them at some point. I did a few of them here and there in between these parts, but that's about it. And then I got this yellow bus line here, which I'm actually not sure how this one's doing. Oh, okay, yep, no, it's popular. So the reason I did this bus line was because we got this sort of the YouTube running through this line, the green line that connects blue, purple, and red. I was like, well, over this side there isn't one that connects these three, so I've got it stopping there at the blue line, then at the purple line, then it actually does stop at the monorail as well, so you can sort of transfer to the monorail if you need, and then also the red line. So it sort of just connects all those 4 different public transport lines, which I thought was a pretty good idea. Let's have a look. 23 people on it, so alright. I mean, the stop that was... Actually, where's the other one? There's, yeah, well, anyway, the first stop you saw was pretty busy. I'm lost now. I don't know where it is. It's hard to see where things are. Hang on. Oh, there. Right, yeah, that stop there is really damn busy. I think maybe... Well, here comes the bus now. So actually, that's 76 people on the first bus. Let me have a look at the line details. 189 people. It's pretty good. Hopefully these spread out a little bit more, because they don't look like they're particularly spread out there. Unless... I don't know. I think the dots are representative of the distance between them. Anyway, yeah, so we got a few buses on that line. It seems to be doing pretty well. Seems like a good idea. Then I also don't think I did much else. I don't think so. We do need to add more lanes on this road here and these roads because they're getting quite busy. But before we do that, we've obviously our sort of zoning, our demand has returned because I've been letting the game run for a little while. Oh yeah, over at the university actually, because there was a game. Oh, these are ugly. Why did I put those there? I zoned out, hoping that maybe something good would show up. It didn't. I put a couple of little pedestrian bridges in that goes over to the stadium because it means that everyone sort of walks on this pathway rather than all the way around on the road. It seems like a much more direct route, and that worked pretty well. I rerouted these bus lines as well because we already had, as suggested by the comments, we already had 2 bus lines here. Can I highlight one of these lines? It won't let me like. Oh, maybe if I get the bus one, it probably will. We got one line that sort of because the lines are going different directions around this loop. Anyway, so they both stop over this side and over that side. There's one stop on each side for each line, and it just depends what side of the road you're on. So yeah, that sort of just does that now as well, which I thought was quite good. Right, let's get some more zoning in here. So we got some industrial demand. So I'm gonna get some offices, I think, maybe back here. Yes, around this little section here, because it seems to be like a little quiet area anyway. So that could be quite good. We got some sort of residential buildings there. I think I might just fill in this area here around the residential buildings with offices. Because it is also, I think, pretty decently connected with the subway stop right there. So it's quite easy to get through, which is good. There are no crossings on this road, though, I have noticed. So if you were to come through there, you wouldn't be able to cross over very easily. I'll get another one there somewhere so you could be like... I guess if you wanted to come in this... Although, can you cross... I think maybe you can cross on the corners, even though you can't see it. Yeah, you absolutely can. Okay, they can cross there. That's fine. But anyway, let's add one in there anyway. All right, so that'll get a few more of those office buildings in. Now, I also downloaded a whole bunch of other assets. Oh, and the Rico mod, finally. I don't really know how this works. I assume... Like, the reason I didn't get this for so long is because I didn't really understand. Like, I was reading the description of the mod. I didn't really get it. But as far as I understand it now, is just like, I just put down a building. And because these are all like unique buildings that I've downloaded. I just put down a building and then it'll act. Oh my good lord. And then it'll act as a... Yeah, I downloaded a lot of casinos too. It'll act as like a regular building. Like, that will have people working at it, which is great because it's much more useful. So I got a bunch of skyscrapers, which we're going to start seeing if we can place in the city and build up some sort of skyline. But we'll do that after you sort of zone in this space. Actually, we can probably get some down here. Let's have a look what we can do. I obviously don't want this to be like some super tall one, but there are a lot of... I've got a lot of smaller buildings that we can put around, like something like this as well. So we can get some sort of beachfront, or maybe like a little built-up area just around here. We've got houses there, so I don't want to build up too close to that. Maybe, well, actually, where do we have a subway stop is the thing. It is over here somewhere, isn't it? It is there. Actually, I guess maybe around here then. Okay, well, maybe we'll just start seeing what this does. So this is a, what is this? That's an office building, I think, right? Yeah. We've got an office building there. We've got this one, the US Bank Plaza. All right, can this actually like overlap a little bit? That's pretty good. I enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, so I think we'll start just building up this area. Yeah, that's actually solving some demand as well, which is kind of good. Big office. This is kind of cool. I would like it. It would have to go that way though, wouldn't it? So maybe if we put it like here, we'll move that pathway. See if this fit like perfectly between the blocks, that'd be ideal. But I guess if we do this. Oh, actually, I also flattened out this whole area here. This used to be way higher up. I was trying to find some good theme park assets. I couldn't really. I was having a look, but they're all kind of dodgy. I don't know. If you guys have any good suggestions for theme park assets, do link me to them on Twitter, not on YouTube comments, because YouTube comments just get flagged and links don't show up. So Twitter will probably be more ideal. All right, this is actually it might be an idea to move it with this one and just bring it up a little bit, so then that's just a bit higher up. Hopefully it looks alright. Maybe if we bring this road up here as well. That's not the road. Bring that sort of little corner up there just so it sort of all fits a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. There, nice. Nice. Alright, cool. Get out and move it. Then we go into here and then we get the level it. That's what I call it, the level it tool. Alrighty. That's probably not a good place to level it, but we'll just, you know what, we'll just get this tool. We'll just smooth it. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So that'll go there. So these should have 72 workers. Oh, good lord. So these can take a lot of people, 83 workers. Currently, no one working in any of these. So let's not go overboard with those. There are some residential buildings that we can place. Too tall for this area, absolutely. Something like this would probably be fine, though. We get a nice residential building like right there. That's fine. And then how to tell... That's not too bad. A residential building there as well. And then the idea is, I think, around this area as well, we'll just put in some regular zoning, but then have all these sort of larger... more special buildings too. So this can actually fit in right there and take up that whole block. Cool. All right, so those will go there. So then like it's not, you can see it's not like some super tall thing, but I think that these, I assume like these residential things hold, that's 37 households, that's 96 households in that one. So that's pretty good. So how come there's 0 people in this one? Is it just because they don't like it? I mean, this one already has 67. That's still 0. But this one's just not, oh, no, that one's got some people in it. Maybe this one just doesn't like people. Hang on. Alright, screw that one. Let me put it... Maybe they don't like it. Was it this one? No, it was this one. Was it? Yeah. What if we put it about... there? Was it even that one that I put? Yeah, 37. I don't know, maybe people just don't like that one. But that's fine. Alright, then what we can also do is just actually zone... high density... residential in those, so just like standard. Now, I think what I might do is actually separate these two districts because it's pretty damn big. Like, I don't think this needs to be part of that same district over there as Hickory Heights. Like, that area over there can remain Hickory Heights, but I think I want to do this as a different district just so we can get some different policies on it. So over there will remain that, like that, and then this will be a new district, which will be called something as soon as we figure out, well, as soon as we stop placing it. We'll figure out what it's called. Actually, and someone suggested as well, which I'll do in just a second, or have a look at in just a second. So this is Robin Heights. Lovely. So what policies do we have set here? Apparently the smoke detector distribution one's pretty crap. Significantly reduced risk of fire, and it's better to just use fire departments. I'm actually going to get rid of that. I don't know about recycling. I think recycling's okay, though. So policies, this is going to have recycling, Parks and Rec boost, not free public transport. Come on, man. I want to make money. I'm not an idiot. City planning. So apparently big business benefactor and small business enthusiast. So, okay, here's the thing. They cost you, so that's 2 cents per building. No, $2 per building, not cents. Whatever currency. 2 currencies per building. That's 4. And it just says they double their sales. And this also doubles their sales. It doesn't see, I always assumed, but I think that's actually industrial space planning. This doubles the amount of goods produced by industry buildings. So this actually increases traffic a lot because they're, outputting more goods. These will make us more money, but I'm not sure how it works. Like, I don't want to do a whole citywide policy of it. I just don't, I feel like it would be too much, but I will do it on this area though. So we'll do that. Not going to do a high-rise ban in this area, so we will let the buildings get taller if they would like to. And then taxation. Not going to do any sort of taxation on that area there. Okay, so that's going to go through like that. So we have a nice little residential, like, kind of office, sort of just a little built-up area around here, which I thought was kind of cool. If we have some more buildings in here, we could see what we can do. We get some... I downloaded a lot of cool commercial buildings as well that I want to put around. Obviously not in this area because they don't make a lot of sense, but later on. So we got some commercial. Hilton Memphis. This is part of the casino pack. So I've added all of these, by the way, to my... Oh, that can go over here. I've added all of these to my... They should probably be near the... Oh, yeah, down here. If it can fit in this block... Sorry, I know I have not finished that sentence yet. Right there is like awesome. Right there. I added all of these to my asset and mod list. So if you want to find these, they can be found there. I'm actually going to de-zone those bits. I think I might also bring up the land just so it doesn't look as weird around this. I don't know how well this is going to work. But then you have... Maybe it should face the other way though. But I like that on the waterfront there. I don't know. Well, hang on. Let me get rid of all these, just so I can sort of adjust all the land. But that's actually a police station. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna stop demolishing, level all this up, and then we'll bring the road up to that height as well. So there'll be a little bit of a cliff face here, but that's probably fine. So I want it to be more or less level with the building. Okay. And then these need to all adjust as well. Probably just something like that. I was thinking we could maybe even try and do like a key or something around here. That's actually a little bit higher. Try and do a key around here maybe could be a good idea. I mean, I think this can start going down. It doesn't have to be completely flat there. Maybe bring that up a little bit. And then I think this now dips down quite a bit for some reason. Well, not for some reason, because it's built like that. All right, so around this, just de-zone that. Might as well just do high density. Even though I don't think high density is going to make a difference because this is a hotel area. So I think... Oh, wait. Was that high density? Maybe it was. Oh, no, I don't think it was. But yeah, you can see this is actually low density. But it's still like tall structures. They kind of just do whatever the hell they want. Anyway, no, we'll keep that there. So that's going to go there. That's going to have 70 workers in it. Jesus. All right. Well, anyway, that's going to go along there. And then we'll have to neaten it up at some point. So, nice little hotel over there. Okay. So, back over this way. Does this tower got anyone in it? Oh, no, it does. Nice. Educated 81. All right, so these should be pretty good now in terms of... Especially because they should be well connected with that subway right there. So, offices. There's a whole bunch in here. I don't want to overdo it, obviously. But we'll get some around. There's still demand, so I guess we'll do some more offices. Maybe... I don't want to do them like right on the waterfront. Or like on the beach, I should say. It's going to go from the back. So these are, I think these are from Salt Lake City set or something, maybe. Something like that. Come on there. That bank should probably be more on a corner or something, but because of the way it's facing. But it's kind of just shoved in there with no regard. You know what? I might actually move that one and that one. Just because I feel like that building deserves to be placed somewhere else. Somewhere with more of a place where you actually see it. So it would probably be more like that, sort of on a corner there, you know. Can I do it? Yeah, I can do it this way on this like corner there. That works. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, I'm gonna go back here. That can actually fit in there really nicely. Beautiful. Natural. Oh, we already did that one. Okay, I think I'm just working my way back through the thing at the moment. This one's kind of cool. Nice. I think I got 3 squares at the back there now for stuff though. This one's good. If I can overlook, will this allow me to like, will they still work like that? Yeah, alright, we'll do that. Because then you can have that sort of bank there. You can still read the title of it as well. Alright, that's more of a CBD building. We don't want to put any giant buildings out here. Got another bank. Actually, is this 3 tiles? It was, but we could have put it there, but I mean, we can put it next to it still, so we will. Citibank! There it is. Then we got this key. There's a lot of banks around here if we're going to be doing all these. This can actually fit in really well right there. And you can still read the title of it too. It actually works quite well. All right, so I think we have like some sort of little office district here. Well, which, I mean, clearly we're doing that. So that's actually quite good. I like that. And it should be pretty well connected with that subway, I'm hoping. And hopefully a lot of people will come here for work and all that. I don't know if I want to do any more like specific like unique buildings because I think that's pretty good for this area. Maybe I might get some more, maybe some more residential ones, even though they're the same. I mean, you probably won't be able to tell that much. If we get them, let me turn off anarchy. I get one there because it's the same one as that over there, but you can't. I think it'll be all right. I don't want to do that one because that one's a little bit taller than the rest, so it's kind of obvious. This is huge, this building, so maybe just there as well. All right, and then the rest of this is just going to be zoned normally, I think. So maybe just get some... I should get some commercial. High-density commercial there. High-density offices, regular offices, that is. And then some high-density residential here and along this block. Like so. And then I might get some more commercial here and here. So fill that bit in. Then we'll go offices. So then it creates like some sort of... Okay, as soon as it finishes auto 7, so it creates some sort of little barrier to commercial and then sound barrier with the offices. Then some more residential here and here. And then along the waterfront, it will be commercial, but you know what? Not as high density. Just a little bit lower density. Especially because in front of the hospital, it's going to be much lower density around here. All right, so that's that sort of little area there. That's it. You know, it's a bit taller than the rest. Although I guess we now have some sort of taller buildings over here anyway. Maybe we should have done a high-rise ban on the area. But I wonder if it would remove those buildings. Because if these are kind of technically supposed to be normal buildings, I wonder if it would remove them or not. I don't know. You know what? We'll just leave it. We'll let it do what it does. And then we'll go back to doing... Because we got this, like... It kind of looks weird the way I've done this. I think I might need to... Because I don't mind the houses in here. But I don't think I can have this sort of weird high-rise... Like, because it's almost like they're boxed in, you know? Like, we need more housing if it's going to be housing around here. And I think these... Sorry, guys, but they're going to have to go. Because I think... It's fine to have some, but I think if we're going to do it, we got to do it right. Like, it's got to all be like that, or not at all. At least in this area. So, like, that's all going to be housing instead. And probably the same here as well, because that's kind of ridiculous. And also this. I now disapprove of this just because of the way it looked with all the other buildings there. It kind of makes it look a bit stupid, really. Anyway, so I'm just going to lower that down to sort of some housing. We'll keep the larger buildings there. I think it's fine. Some low-density commercial there. And just some houses there. More houses through here. A little like this. And I'm not going to do any offices around here, I don't think. Just some more houses. Just some housing around this area. And then we can go to like... See, now ideally what I would want to do is actually have this as a separate district, just so I can do high-rise ban. So we're going to actually end up with a third district right here, just because I want the high-rise ban on this section. There we go. All right, so Mulberry Square policies is going to be recycling and parks boost. I don't think we even have any parks in the other one anyway. I'll do those two, and we're going to go high-rise ban in that area, and then we're going to do some high-density commercial in this area here. We're going to get some offices, because there's still a lot of demand for offices around the place. Like that. High-density commercial. Maybe some residential just here. Not a lot of demand for residential, but we'll get some. Not that much. Not that much. Get some here. There you go. And then we'll get some more offices. There, and there. I just don't want these offices to end up being too tall. Might actually see if I can get a park in here or something. I did download a bunch of stuff. Casino strip sign. Got a Costco gas station. That's not really a park. How about a night spy for a casino? No, we've got to make a casino area, but it's not going to be here. Swimming pool. How about a little stadium there? It's a bit too big. Does a soccer field? Actually, this might fit in quite nicely. Put that right there. That'll make them all happy. All right, so if we have a look at the parks and all that. A lot of parks over there. Not as many over here, but we can probably get baseball very easily around there. Because there's nothing built there yet. That should make them quite happy. All right, so then we got all these guys sitting in the middle, looking good. I'm going to guess that this subway station is probably getting busier and busier. 1,055 people in the last week. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so that's good. So now look at it like this. That's kind of like what I want. I want some little areas that are a bit more built up. It's not super tall, but it is. You can see it is definitely taller than the rest of the surrounding area, which is kind of what we're going for. And then the random hotel there, which is kind of good. I wonder if there's people working there. 66 workers. Okay, so a bit of commercial demand now. Now, we haven't zoned like any of this yet, really. So we kind of need to zone all of this as well, think it's going to be low density here. Maybe some high density through this area too. Like that. That bit there. All down there. That's right next to that residential, but whatever. Alright, so I'll get some more commercial. And then I might just do... maybe do some industrial zoning. Because if it's high enough ranked, it won't be like... right, kind of some little factories around here or something like that, you know? Just a little bit, not much. Just kind of like maybe they used to be here and then they're slowly being replaced. There we go. Oh, that's right next to the school. Ah, well, they'll be fine. They'll grow up being immune to pollution, so it'll be okay. And then low density all the way through there. And I think I might as well just low density this little section here too. Okay. All that. So that'll be all commercial because we don't really have any residential demand right now, but there's... oh, we don't really have any demand right now. We do have industrial, so if they are building that. There you go. Ready to wear limited. Cool. Do we have any replaceable industrial things? No, I don't think I didn't get a whole huge amount of stuff. We do have cool casinos, so a lot of casino things. Holland Casino. We'll have to do a proper area for this. Contemporary resort. Oh, based on the contemporary resort located in Walt Disney World near Orlando, Florida. Great. I feel like this had some sort of like mass transit stop on it or something, right? I want to put it somewhere that's not going to ruin the land. Did I have something in it? I swear it did. Or maybe it didn't. I thought I had something. Well, anyway, I don't want that on the roadside there. 110 workers. No, something underground. There we go. I don't want that there. All right, so then that should fill in that area just a little bit. I kind of want to zone in this little section here too, which would be probably low density commercial / offices. So maybe on this road we go commercial. What we should also do is probably have a pathway coming through. Okay, not underground. Coming through here. I'll do it from this bit. Just because that'll be good. That's a quick way through. I don't think they'll need to be on the other side, but I'll do a crosswalk there anyway. Then we're going to get some offices. Do I want... I don't really want them to end up being tall buildings or anything around here, but I don't think they'll be too tall, especially because the tiles aren't too big. But anyway, so we'll zone that a little bit. That has water. That should be fine, but we'll just do that. Cool. All right, so they can zone in there. I think... I mean, traffic seems okay for the most part. Well, I mean, I can't really see it. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, it seems okay for the most part. Obviously, this road down the bottom, like I said earlier, we do need to make that road wider. All right, so let's have a look. So downtown, we've got some buildings. Let's see what we can do. We're losing 34 people. Oh, no. Let's see what we can do. So we got one like super tall residential building, which is actually really small as well, but this can actually kind of fit in already, except for this road's a little too... oh, wait. All right, fine. I'll anarchy and put it there. That can hold 90 households. Is that too tall? Like compared to, like, I feel like maybe in that spot it's not the best location for it, but we'll go with it for now. All right, then we had like what, one tall commercial building, which no, not even. Like the hotel's not even that big. None of these are. Maybe some more commercial buildings are more like things. All right, and then I think some of these were not particularly. We want the actually we didn't use this one, did we? So if we're looking from here, we probably want something. I feel like maybe this needs to be moved in a little bit because you want the tallest buildings in the middle, visually anyway. Go away. Let's have a look. So let's go here. Let's get... sorry, let's get this building. Because we've got these weird small things here. I do like that as our sort of focal point. I think in here could be a little good spot for it. We might have to move some of the other buildings out of the way. Like I think maybe move this one. Let's move it there. Because then maybe we can get this building in here. It's a little too wide. Put it there. This luxury hotel for some reason. Put it there. Okay. All right, that's good. Because then it sort of like goes up like that. Cool. All right, that's good. Then we'll get out some of the offices again. So we've got this one here, which could... it looks like I want to put it around here somewhere. Maybe even over here. So probably on this corner. If I can get on this corner, can I get it the other way though? And you know what? We can probably if we put it. So if I put it there, how much of the road is it? We need it not on the road, obviously. We'll put it there, for example. And then I go move it because I want it to face the other way. Okay, let me just pause first of all so it doesn't lag too much. Probably like that. Right. I don't know which side is the front though, in terms of like, where is it going to expect people to come from? Now, is that blocking that too much though? Maybe it needs to be moved over to the right a little bit. Let's have a look. I mean, I guess if you view it there, it's alright. I hate how that level of detail disappears there. Alright, I mean, that looks alright. As long as it works and it's functioning. I know it overlaps a hospital, but who cares? Because it's, I mean, it still looks fine to me. Like, it kind of just looks like, yeah, it's part of the building, whatever. We can always move it, but we should probably just get more hospitals or something. Alright, so we got this one as well. It's not super tall. Is there some other taller buildings that we could use? There's this one. Okay. That's pretty good. So it's between those two sizes. So really, if I can get this one... I don't want it in front of it. Maybe it can go... over. See, this colossal order building needs to move a little bit. Move that in closer there. Yeah. Then put that other one that we were just about to place, which was this one, I think. Was that? Yeah, I think so. That can go here. Like so. Okay, okay, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we can get out some more. Then we just keep going because I've got a bunch of these. This one is pretty damn tall. So this one's actually a tight bit taller, a slight bit taller than the other one there. So that's kind of cool. I think we need to move this expo center, which is kind of just randomly there. I think maybe even just down over here on the other side of that stadium. Because that actually, that fits in all right. I think that looks okay there. Okay, we'll do that because that gives us this block here to fill it in with skyscrapers instead, which is good. So we want to get this building, which is going to go, I was thinking just probably here, right next to that one. Like that, right? What do we think? I guess it depends what angle you look at it from. See, if I was looking from this angle, which I would probably prefer to look from this angle because you got the bridge there and all that. That looks kind of cool. I guess maybe this way you could do it. That's very similar in height, and I feel maybe we're not showing off this building well enough. I don't know. We'll have it there for now. I'll get your opinions. This looks small. I think we're getting into the smaller buildings there. All right, so we got this one here as well. Which maybe if we chuck over this side, because we've got this huge space over here now. The huge, absolutely huge space. Now, again, very similar sized building. As long as we're not destroying any existing sort of views. This side of the city looks really weird because you have like the beach and then no buildings there. And also the lighting makes it look... Let's just not look at the city from that direction. You like go this way, it's better. Like around here is good. That's all right. Yeah, the other side looks weird. We might have to do something about that. See if we can... Because the thing is, we can't really build here anyway. I mean, I guess maybe we could, but I don't know how we would... Because most of that's a cliff, so it's kind of hard. It's hard to get buildings in there. We might be able to, but I don't know. So what did I just place? Did I place this? Yeah. Are there other tall buildings in here? Or are they all... This is kind of big. Maybe here on this little corner. Or on the roundabout. Sort of overlap the stadium a bit. We could do that. Is that even... No, I think I put pathways at the end, so I'm going to get rid of those. I don't know if people even use those. I'll get rid of those, and then we can put that in. Which was this one? No, it wasn't. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was this one. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was. So if we get this here instead, right on the roundabout, let's say about there. That's all right, because then it just goes over that bit there. That looks fine. I feel like we need another taller building here instead. Servicing services. I mean, it's a nice building, but not there. It needs to go somewhere else. Maybe around here, because this whole area is kind of... Is this going to block anything, or is this going to look weird, or... Put that there. Obviously, we'll have to redo some of those pathways through here. But we'll have a look. So if we do that instead... that's actually kind of good, because then it sort of like fills in that sort of mid-height there. Sort of goes up, and then it leaves us a nice big gap here to put a building, which is great. Alright, what were we up to? I don't know. Nope. I think these are all quite small, these buildings. Kind of the ones we use over in the other area. That's not that. There we go. So that was this building there, right? And then let's have a look. What was I? I was going to play something else, wasn't I? Was I? Wells Fargo. So we did that one. I thought there was another building that I wanted. Wasn't there another thing that I clicked on? I was like, yeah, let's do that one. I feel like maybe I was wrong. So that's the same one there. Yeah, okay. That's that Citibank one that we did. That's that one. We got this one. Colorful buildings, quite small though. This is kind of good, but it's not as tall as I would want it for that. We might actually have to move this one instead, put it in here, just so it's part of that sort of larger block, and then do a smaller building there. Or it's to find more tall buildings. Actually, you know what? There might be some. I don't know if there might be. I guess there might be, because I downloaded a whole bunch of buildings. There might be some of them that don't have Rico settings, I guess. Kills, kills, kills. Like this. I don't think this was in Rico, was it? First Canadian place. Okay, well, we could put this one there. Or is that two? So now our tallest building is that, which is kind of not as nice. Like, it's kind of just like, do we still have a sightline of the cathedral? We do, good. See, I don't know if I want that as our tallest building, right? Oh, maybe. I don't know. It kind of looks good. You know what? Let's keep it there for now. We can always move it. That's the beauty of City Skylines. It's not permanent. We also have this building, this lovely building that looks great. But there, another squarish building, but that's fine. Might need to put something in the middle. I don't know. So we've already got... Oh, no, that's all that stuff. Hang on, back over here. So we got that one. What's this? A much smaller building. What is this? Pizza Plant V2. Oh, my God. That's awesome. So a lot of these all had Rico settings, because I recognize a lot of those. Really just looking for tall buildings we haven't got. Those are all the smaller buildings. And those are all the... like all the shopping centers and all that. Not supermarkets. Oh, yeah, supermarkets and all that. Yeah, because this one... Oh, this is great. I love this one when I saw it. Woolworths. Australian supermarket chain. Classic. I shop at a good old Woolies. That's what we call them, in case you don't know. Number 5, we've got... So we don't actually have High Interest Tower yet anywhere in the city. What about Blue Rose Plaza? So we don't have this. This could fit in here, actually. Oh, wait, no, that's that one there. Never mind, let's not bother with this. Oh, yeah, I downloaded this sort of church as well, which I thought was kind of cool. Gets us in the city somewhere. Actually, maybe around this park could be quite good. Maybe we can put it like here, something at the back of that little park. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Got this old cathedral in the middle. Okay, get rid of that, obviously. This old cathedral in the middle of the city. Nice. Let's do that. And then, what's this? What's this? That's pretty big. What is it? Skyscraper from Shanghai. Skyline Tower. That's not very big. What about this? This actually fits in pretty well there. What about this one? This one? Nah, it's a bit too big, but it is very good. Like, this would be really nice to put in there. Maybe if we put it there instead of that other one, and then move this to there. Because I think then we can fit in this here without visually clipping the other buildings. Oh wow, it's got a big thing on it too. Okay. I mean, then we have a weird... Maybe we have to move the university now. Because that's kind of just there. Oh, we have to get that sort of that high-rise university. We could also do that. But I think that's kind of looking cool. I mean, our tallest building is a big square building, but I mean, that's starting to look like, that's like a little... That's a downtown city area, you know? It's like, hey, if I'm looking from over here, which is the downtown area of the city? Oh, maybe the one with all the skyscrapers. Yeah, it's looking better. I think, obviously, we need to keep going more, but I think that looks better than it did anyway. I don't know, do these, see, some of these are good because they have, like, that has 265 workers, so it should get a lot of foot traffic in there, 210 workers, because they have the Rico settings. I think we can add Rico settings to these things, but I don't know how. I'm very noobish when it comes to this mod. Anyway, so hopefully there's a subway station there. No, I was going to say, hopefully that'll be more busy. No, that's got 25 people. But I'm going to assume this train station is going to be becoming more busy as time goes on. Too much noise for these guys. It's too loud. I mean, yeah, granted, they're right next to a station and main roads and commercial. Look, it's going to be loud, but you're a residential high-rise, so just deal with it, okay? There's not much I can do about that. There really isn't. Because you got a hospital, like, literally around the corner from you. So you're just going to have to deal with that. Like, then that's that. Times Square Tower. This would also be good. Maybe on the other side of the road. Because it's not... Oh, actually, we might be able to, if we move the university, we can actually fit it in right there. Which would be good. I want to keep this university because there are still... Oh, you know what? Maybe we just get rid of it and just have this one. Because, first of all, this is way better, obviously. Then we can just drive more people over that way rather than using this university. Yeah, screw that university. Screw your university and your rules. We don't need it. We don't need that. Because this can fit in really well right there. Is that too blue, though? Looks very blue. Maybe we want the university back. Anyway, so that's that building. What about number 6? What else do we have? We have 63 square building. This is actually quite good too. Maybe this one can go over here somewhere. It'd have to be like maybe on this side of the road. Maybe here. Like that. Nice big brown building. How about that? Lovely. Alright, there's a bunch of other ones in here too. No, we got that one. I think some of these are casinos. Yeah, we've got a lot of casinos in here. Which is good. Oh no, we already got that one. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I mean, I think that's a nice start to sort of improving the downtown area. Well, visually anyway. I think traffically, which I don't even think is a word. Visually improved. Traffically, which is a word I may or may not have just made up. It's probably about the same, because I don't know that... we didn't change a whole lot. Some of these buildings have people coming to them, but I'm hoping that they use a public transport rather than anything else. I'm just going to make sure we just paint concrete in this block, because I think it looked kind of weird with just random gaps here and there. I don't know. So we've got this area in the middle. We could try and do like a park, like, or just some green land in there. I don't know what we could do, though. Can I, like... So what is this? Short grass. That was just literal grass that just goes on the ground. Well, that just looks like it'd be overgrown. But I mean, that works. If we could, maybe we can get like a little alleyway in there. Where would it? Where could we get it in? I think I used to have a road in there, but I think I got rid of it. Oh, I tried putting one in. Okay, if I get rid of this, I could actually get an alley. Okay, first of all, get off the grid. So we'll go through here. I don't. I guess I might destroy that building though, right? Because that's a regular building. I might have to put that back, but this would actually be really good because then we could do. Is that going to destroy the building, or is it going to stay? Here's what I'll do as well. I'm going to go to here, turn that off, and then just go... Whoops, sorry, I just turned it back on. Turn that off, and then... Oh, actually, first, yeah, a couple of things here. No crossing, because we've got an overpass for that. You can cross here. These guys can enter the intersection whenever they want, and then we're going to go give way on that one there, and that's going to be a road that goes out. Hopefully that doesn't disappear. Alright, then I think I can add a park in there, because that's what I want to do. Or maybe just like a basketball court. B-ball, hell yeah! No, can we do like, what do we have? I've got a lot of stuff in here. Like an actual little park. We can do a playground. I can do a dog park and do a Japanese garden in the middle. I don't know. I just want something nice just in the middle here. How about a car? How about a car park? I mean, that would make sense. To be fair, baseball. I think basketball is actually probably a pretty good option. Some b-ball courts up in here. Get one there. There we go. Play a bit of basketball in the middle. We get like, is there any zoning here? Oh, there is. We get like a little corner store there. Just like right in the middle. Go get a cup of coffee. There you go. There you go. I mean, that's something you could do. So people might go in there to play some basketball now. Nice. 0 people have been. But oh, there we go. Hey, visiting the basketball courts. All right, so that's some towers down there. Oh, we're having a lot of dead people around here. What's going on with this building? Too few services. Oh, really? Interesting. Maybe we just do need another hospital down here. Wait, well, how's this one going? It's using almost all the ambulances. And then, so what about death care though around here? It's pretty poor over this way. But we can't do like a huge crematorium anywhere. I guess we'll get some small, we'll get a few of these guys. Get one down there. Get one. It's just weird having random crematoriums around the place, but you kind of need to do it, especially when there's people dying everywhere. Got one right there next to the expo center. There you go, guys. So you, for some reason, too few services. In terms of what? Nothing done. Build more services near this building. Oh, yeah. There's no like fire department down here. All right. Yeah, fair enough. No. I'll concede to that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That should make you feel a lot better. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, that should be better. All right, that's fire at least. Hospital should be fine. Fire department, police department, also kind of sketchy in this area, at least down here. Because we have a couple over there, but none around here. Maybe we can get one. Can I just overlap that little gross thing? No, I'll put it like here, along that road. It's all right. There you go. Police station right next door. Cool. How's that going? Visitors last week, 9. Good. 9 people have been there, guys. Good to know. And then, all right, let's just double check all the other services. There's no education around here, but it's because the thing is, like, there's no, I mean, there used to be, I guess, because there used to be the university, but there's no residential here. It's all over there. So it's like, why would you have education there? University. I don't know why it says it only covers, like, this area. I mean, that's complete BS because people from all over come here, which is fine. Doesn't matter. They'll come. I do like these houses here on the university campus. They turned into exactly what I wanted them to, which is really good. Okay, so what we need to do is, well, we've got a lot of residential demand. Let's have a look at this area. Oh, look at this. See, I like all these houses in here. I do like that. Just a little bit of housing in there. Like maybe this area hasn't completely like needed the demand to fully develop. So it's like, oh, we'll get that, but we'll get a bunch of buildings around here. Let's have a look at that subway station. It is pretty busy, almost 1,000 people. Let's have a look at traffic around the area though. Not bad. Like, I mean, it's orange, so that means there's a lot of cars coming and going, but it's not at a standstill. Like, this is probably the worst bit in the area, but I've been saying that the whole episode, so other than that, this area seems to be okay, except for that roundabout, but that's always bad too. Oh, that's always bad. Yeah, there's some bits I can go around and fix, but for the most part, not bad. Like, it's looking pretty good now, I think. This is all sort of built in. We got some nice different buildings through this area as well. So we've got a bunch of residential demand as well that we need to sort of take care of. I'm thinking what I want to do is probably, well, we're going to start zoning more residential. You know what I want to do? I want to go here. How big are those commercial lots? Because I want to get a bunch of like, not these ones actually. It was like all of these. Were these like all matching in a matching set so you can get like this huge commercial. I don't even know what you call it. What do you call like a mall? Like a, I don't know. I see them all the time when I go to the US, but they don't really exist here. Like there's big lots that just have huge car parks, and then these sort of big warehousey buildings around it. They just have huge stores in them, like all these. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Because I think by the industrial, like not right next to it, we'll have somewhat of a buffer zone. Let me do a district here. So on the side of the highway. The problem is, here's the problem. We need to make sure that we have. So it's going to be all bordered by these roads here. Need to make sure we have good connections to Forest District. Stupid ass name, I'll give you that much. So I guess we'll have some connections along here somewhere. I would like to do some sort of nice housing on this just sort of mountainside as well. Maybe not on this side, but like overlooking the highway here. So that could be a really good thing to do as well. But for now, let's go. It's going to be really, really basic. It's just going to be a big road going down here like this. Big road going down here like this. And that's pretty much this area. Like that's it. I'm going to keep that median strip there. But obviously you want a connection maybe here somewhere. Let's get a big road, but not actually a high density road. Just one of these. Going to be above this. I reckon this will be good. I don't know if this will work very well, but we'll see how we go. Okay, grid. I like that I'm asking like that you know the answer to it. This is going to come down. And then stick on the ground. It's going to go through there, through that one. Join up like that. Okay. Then we'll have to have another road, maybe about here, that does the same thing. How far does it go up? 12 units. Just double checking. Okay, 12 units. And then how long is this? I just want it to be the same because it'll look cool if it's the same. So was that 11? I looked at it, but I didn't really. No, it was definitely 10. Okay. So 10. Oh, I've got bloody prop anarchy on. So all these things are through the roads. Did I build any roads anywhere else? No, I did all this, but I think this is okay. Yeah, those will all be fine. Prop anarchy is good, but not when you're trying to build roads like this. Anyway, we'll fix that later. So I did like 10 meters or something, right? I'm pause. That might knock out power around the place. It's going to have to be more than 10 meters. I'm sorry. Sorry to inform you, but it's going to have to be more than 10. Maybe like 13. And this road's just going to come over and go back down. You know what? Just press home. Why is that? I feel like that's not where the ground is, you know? Like, it's like, no. It kind of looks like it's just here. That looks like ground height right there. What does that think that's the ground? Anyway, so that will provide nice access to the other side there where we will build some stuff eventually. So I think that'll be good. But we'll also need to connect it up here somehow because we've only got these two little rail, I guess 3 actually, 1, 2, 3. We'll need some more up here. I don't know, the rail's really in the way on this part. Anyway, we'll connect that back up for now. All right, so this is going to be a highway entrance. This will also go over the other side too, actually. But just, yeah. I don't know why I keep seeing the ground is so much lower. Whatever. Anyway, so that'll go there. So, but this one will just be the highway entrance exit. So we're going to get this coming from that point. You know what? Let me build it out of these roads just so we can follow the grid a little bit better. Go 10. All right, let's press home. And 10. I'm going to press home. Alright, those go down like that. Then we just join them in. I probably should have done these out of one-way roads because then I can upgrade them very easily, but whatever. Alright, these are going to be on the ground. So maybe we'll go 10 and then we'll go in. It's actually 7 and 7, but maybe there? I don't know. Well, I went 10, so... Oh, alright. Let's not do that one. That was probably the worst one. As long as it looks good. That's all that matters. Maybe the 6th one. There you go, that'll be fine. So it's not like the biggest entrance and exit, but I don't think it should be super busy. Like it should be okay. So this is going to be going that way all the way along. This one's going to be going this way all the way along. That should probably be raised. That should be raised. This one's going to be not raised. Maybe I should have just left it on normal mode because I keep screwing this up. Alright. Now let me just flip these around the right way. That's going to go this way. That's going to go down. That's going to go up. Okay, cool. Then we're going to go through and turn off all our traffic lights that we need to. So get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. We're going to go for the lanes and make sure that they're all connected properly. So we're going to actually, before we do this, we're going to change this into a 6-lane segment. Make sure it's on the ground as well. There we go. 6 lanes, 6, 6. I'm going to go speed limits because that's just going to randomly change, which is going to be annoying. Back up to 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Beautiful. Actually, this road's supposed to be 100. It's just because these changed to the default. So 100, 100, 100. Beautiful. Okay, that's better. And now we go lanes. This is going to... I probably don't need to do that because I think it's going to just do it anyway. But you know what? Sometimes I like full control. I like to make sure the lanes are going exactly where I want them to go. That's definitely not turning right. Going to go straight across. That will come straight in like that. We'll go over this side. We're going to come straight in like that. Straight across. And you can all change lanes afterwards at any point you want. Just not when the lane's joining. That's all. Just not when it's joining. Alrighty. Like that. Straight across. And we are all Gucci. Great. Now these can just go... Well, I guess really you shouldn't be going straight ahead. So I guess I'll just manually not allow that. Left or right. Like there's no point to go straight ahead. I guess probably some of these should as well have some more lanes here and there. So what I might actually do... Turn this to a 4-lane road at this a point. And that a point. And maybe even up to... Oh, no. Maybe even up to there. Yeah. Okay, actually, I guess this one doesn't need to be. Well, it is now. Yeah, that could have stayed a single lane road just because that wasn't going to make any difference at all. All right, that's going to come across there. Okay, and then these can have traffic lights. I mean, it probably doesn't need them for now because I mean, actually, it might get busy. I don't know. People might use it for the industrial area. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they keep using this one, which is much more closer. We can always slow down these roads, which actually we need to rebuild half of these roads because of the prop panicky stuff. Oh, actually, by the looks of it, when you just upgrade the roads, it looked like it was going to be fine. Oh, well, whatever. These roads are pretty slow, though, so hopefully it should be all right. They're only 40 by default. Okay, stop trying to raise them up all the time, please. There we go. This road's got some rocks on it, too. Get off. Get off. There you go. That's better. There's a little bush there. And some shrubbery on that road. Can't be bothered to rebuild all these roads. Might as well just delete some of the stuff. There's only a few things here and there. Oh, no, okay. Actually, that road's all raised there. So you know what? We'll just get rid of all that because that's oddly raised up. And I think that's going to try and raise it up too. It is, and I'm not going to allow it. Nope. Okay. It's because it's doing, you know what? It's because it's doing a straight slope. We've got to turn that off. Really got to remember to turn that off. There we go. That's better. All right, so that's going there. All right, so that's kind of what I want to do. We'll keep the, you know what? No, we'll turn those lights off for now. There's no point having them on. Turn those off. Now, I think I actually have to redo those lanes that I just did. That's going to go there. This really should have a 2-lane there. Maybe we can do, can we do a, no, it's going to have to be a 4-lane, isn't it? Let's just do that. Let's do some laneage. Get some lane work going. So this will be a right-hand entrance, which will, I don't think, be used at all right now, but that's fine. That'll go over there. This will go straight ahead to both lanes. This will go to the right. This will go straight ahead to, actually not both lanes, just to that lane. This will go to there. That'll also be a left. This will go ahead to, not both lanes actually. I think I'd need to change that as well on that one. Instead of just going to both lanes, just go to the one. Oh wait, actually no, it needs to go to both lanes. Just because I want, yeah, no, it needs to go to both lanes because it's like if you're trying to go forward, because you can't change lanes here, so. Oh, actually, yeah, this is only going to allow you to go back onto the highway. Okay, it needs to go to both lanes. Both of these need to go to both lanes, otherwise you're going to get stuck. That one's fine though, because you can change down there. Yeah, this needs to go to both lanes, otherwise we're going to have some issues. There we go. All right, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, because yeah. Okay, cool, that's better. Right, so that'll be like that. Those traffic lights are off, I believe, so that'll be there. I don't know. I guess some people might start using this. But what we want to do is have some roads. By roads, I mean car parks, not roads. Car parks. That's not a car park. Car parks, that's really small. That's much smaller than I thought it was. I think they just get bigger as we go along, so something like this. Okay. And then I just want to get this road here. Does that fit in there? It does. So let's get 2 of those. Hang on. So if we get 2 of these, so how far does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. Is that 5? That's 6. Oops. So we'll get a little bit further. 2, 3. No, I went even further than that. I went further so I could go less. But I did the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go that one there as well. Here's what we're going to do. Like that. Okay. It's going to be a big car park, and it's going to be completely useless. But it'll work. I might have a road there as well. Like this, like that, like this. Get rid of that bit. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this, because we're going to get out. So basically, we're going to get out these commercial buildings that sort of all go together. I have to pause probably here with that power line. So we're going to get one there. So these basically all join together. Make a big shopping, maybe not that one, strip. What the hell is this? It's just a box. What do we do with that? Costco. Oh, I guess you just add it on. Oh yeah, so you're going to have like a huge custom Costco. Okay, I've actually run out of those buildings. I thought we could have more of those. Well, we can add in, what is this? Smoker's Guru. We'll put that in. Vape shop. Vape Nation. Sweet. Well, we could probably add in some of these as well. Get a Coles. Get a Mitre 10. Classic Aussie stores. All right, let's do that. That'll be enough. Actually, well, you know what? Can we see if we can do maybe we can get a Costco in here. Where is that? So this will be this whole area if it places on that road, or because then you can make it bigger too, which is kind of cool. Which way would I want it facing though? Probably you'd want it like probably like that, right? Coming off this road. Or like but like that but over here. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Road here, which is what I'm going to put anyway. I'll get rid of the Mitre 10 and the Vape Nash because we might change that up a little bit. Oh, I don't know. We'll see what we do. But we'll get out Costco, wherever that was. Here it is. That'll come off of this road. Costco. So then we can get more Costco, which actually needs to be off a road that's a little further back. So it needs to be like there or like, what is this as well? That's Costco gas station. I didn't even know Costco had gas stations. So if you wanted to put more in, we'd need to put a road, what, like here? Hang on. Get off the... Stop snapping. There we go. So it'd have to be here, right? I don't actually know. I'm guessing. This one? Yeah. Okay. So we can get more Costco. We can get more of it. There you go. I mean, it's all different heights, so maybe we should level the ground because it looks kind of dumb. Whoops. No, don't. Not that one. These ones. Thank you. Let's go like this. Get that out. I don't... Oh, it's auto-saving. Okay, fair enough. Maybe like that. Is that going to be level enough? Is that level enough for you? Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done it over here. There we go. There we go. All right, road. It's going to be there and along. Okay. And then we get out our Costco extensions. Or maybe we just do a second Costco, because it might look better. Oh, we can get a loading dock. Oh, okay, cool. Well, okay, here's what we do. We go... What's that? Office Depot. We go that. Same height. Lovely. And then we go loading dock at the back. And then... We will have a road here. Don't you worry. It's going to be there. Okay, can I just cut this road in half somewhere, please? Because I just need to... There we go. Just because this needs to go like this, so we can actually access... Oh, okay. Lovely. Absolutely lovely, isn't it? Because here's the thing. It shouldn't matter too much, just because we will paint the whole area concrete anyway, so you won't even see it. Hunter Street can end there. Now, hopefully that's still accessible. We need to get something else there, or we just sort of shuffle everything along a little bit, because it looks a bit empty. Can I? Oh, I can't move those because they're actual buildings. You know what? Let's just do this. We'll replace these just over that way. All right, so we're going to get those back out again. Again, one more time. Can I get that, like, right there? I can. Cool. All right, that'll go there. Dollar Tree. Sure. Office Depot. Is there, like, a... Office Depot there, I guess. Then PetSmart. And then I think that's it. Just those four, right? And whatever these are. What are these, anyway? Trolley Square. Oh, it's just like a little marketplace kind of thing, I guess. All right, then what we'll do, we'll just adjust these so it sort of lines up with that a little bit better. There we go. Can we fit actually more like... Is that like the perfect size for the car parks, or is that just wrong? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. Hella wrong. I don't know why I can't put them there either. That's really frustrating. Go away. There we go. So we can get them there, and then I guess if we get another set there... It's just annoying that it's slightly off. Here's what we can do though. What if we go move it, and we go like that, and then just have the road come around a little bit. The road here. Whoops. Then have the road here. Why is this elevated? I don't know. Oh, that did not connect. Then have the road here again one more time. There we go. Like that. And then we have this big shopping area, and then we're good. Let's move these power lines, because I don't even... Where are these even going? I think these are, like, kind of important. But they're kind of in the way. I'll bring them around the back. There you go. There you go. Alright. Like that. Lovely. And then, this took a long time to do, but we're getting there. Then we get some water through here. All up through there. Down. Let me turn snapping back on, because I think I turned that off. I can't tell because that's always in the way. There we go. Then we'll sort of just fill in this area, and that should be fine. All right. Wonder if anyone will use these, because we got, you know, a nice little shopping area, lots of parking, looks pretty good, We're making 50,000 monies, which is also good. Yeah, anyway, so the whole idea is we just paint this concrete, because then it just covers up all the gaps. Maybe I should use one that's actually a little bit more precise so we can see what we're doing. We can do that. And then I think we have, I don't actually know, because I've not downloaded any, but I think we just have some random decals anyway that we could do. We do prop anarchy. Yeah, we do. It's kind of cool. Never really used them before though, but we could make it look dirty and old. I feel like I need like bigger ones, so I can't, because I don't want to do like a million of them. I can't be bothered to do that much. I just want one that will just cover the whole area. There you go, something like this. But that's pretty big. I think that's, and they're literally called big decals, so that's what you want, right? There you go. Just like that. Isn't that good? Ah. I mean, it's something. Because all this is... Look at this. What is going on over here? Why is it so clean? Stop being so clean. There's one guy coming down here. Nice. Come to visit Costco? It's pretty sweet. It's 41 workers. 5 work... Oh, 41 on that too. Jesus. 22. So a lot of people actually need to work in these. 35. 15. 15. 35. Damn. I mean, it's a nice little place to work then. Oh, that's not connected. Is that destroying my city? No, it's not. Because I guess it actually is all connected through here now. It never used to be, I don't think. But we'll have that connected, just in case. All right. Well, I think that'll be that. And then I wouldn't mind doing some more zoning around here. But we'll get some houses in here too, I reckon. Maybe like up around here or something. Maybe even a little bit in here, then some more commercial and all that. Maybe a bit more industrial down this way. You know, like we'll get there. We'll get there. I think it's good though. Like over here, look good. It looks good now. We're having a lot of people die in the city. Can we get another, just before we go, can we just get another large crematorium somewhere? Because I feel like a lot, oh, this whole area doesn't have one. In here looks pretty good actually for one. Hopefully they don't mind that. I mean, they like it, so it should be all right. That should help us out quite a lot too, because these come with a lot, if I'm not mistaken. 32 hearses in those. And then I think the little ones, what do they have, like 8 or something? Where are they? I know there's one around here somewhere. I remember putting them there. Or not, I guess. I need to change that park all the time, and it's always glitching out. I don't know, where are they? I can't see them. Oops. Right there. They take 7. Yeah, so not a lot. So those other ones do 30 something. All right, cool. So we did some nice stuff. We got the little skyline starting to build up a little bit. Might get some more buildings. All those are on fire. Let's not worry about those. We did this little area right here. This whole new section down the bottom is now zoned up. And it seems to be running pretty well. Traffic's not bad. We're going to work on this area over here. This little shopping district kind of thing, which I thought those assets were kind of cool. Oh, well, look at all these people parking. Okay, can we not have parking there? Because that's actually really dumb and really annoying. No parking on that road, or those roads, or those roads, or those roads. Get in the parking lots, you pricks, or this road. Get off. Just park in the parking lot. Like, seriously? That's what I built it for. There we go, that's better. All right. Yeah, so we've got people coming down here. Yeah, it'd be more ideal if you used the parking lots, guys. Thanks. Like, that's what they're for. Got some people, I don't know why you'd ever park that far away when there's like a million spots everywhere, but, you know, I guess each their own. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I can't stop you. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think that our public transport is doing really well. 7,000 per week using our subway, 2,700 using buses, which is much better than it used to be, I think. No one using the trams, really. No one really using any other form of transport. The trains are pathetic in this city, too. The trains do nothing. I don't think anyone uses the airport train anymore. I don't think anyone uses the train that goes back and forth between here because they just use the subway instead. I don't think anyone uses the train that goes up here because they just use the subway. I think trains are pretty much defunct in this city, except for cargo. We have a lot of cargo train usage. Like, I think, what is this? This is the University line, 11 people on it. Yeah. Since we've got the subway, I think they all just use that for whatever. I don't know. I don't know why they prefer that, but they do. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, and we'll see. It's coming along. It's coming along really, really well. And have an awesome day.